10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4.
Hi, this is Mark from Tennessee. I've just received through UPS my long-awaited Torqeedo 603S. This is the latest and newest in the travel series of motors from Torqeedo. I'm very excited about this motor. It wasn't supposed to be released till late March, early April. They've shipped me mine. As you can see, the box is in really good shape. And it was shipped here from the headquarters in Illinois, where they have Torqeedo there. And it was obviously manufactured by Torqeedo in Germany. So I'm going to now open it. I got my new case knife. It's a special occasion. This knife has never cut anything before. It just came out of the box because this is a very special day for me. I have waited since they started talking about this motor back in early January, and I ordered it as soon as it could be ordered, and I have been waiting all this time for it. This box is very heavy gauge. It is very well packed. Weighed about 55 pounds total shipping weight. So it's not something that you can say, honey, pick that up off the porch, unless your wife's pretty strong. But anyway, let me get this cut. It is very well taped. I want to do this safely. And flip this around. And flip this around. All right. Now, let's see what's inside. I'm going to move this so that you can see as I see what's inside. We'll set the knife down there. First, there's a little box on top. This box has tape holding it in place so that it doesn't rattle around. From the other videos that I've watched, this is more than likely the warranty and the manuals, which, you know, you're a guy, you're supposed to read them first. But how many of you guys out there would say thumbs up if you ever read a manual first? But I must admit, I've wanted this for so long, and all that was available was the manual, so I have read it. This has the Torqeedo Travel 603 manual. This is the first one of these. Still smell the mint on it. It's been printed. It is, of course, copyrighted 2021, and it has a couple spare pins for the, this is the steering lock, and these are the pins for the propeller. If you share a pin, you can replace that. They send a couple with it. When I first started looking at it, I actually asked them how you could order a spare pin because it wasn't listed in their accessories, and they replied that we give you two. Here is the, oh, they sent, this is supposed to be an accessory for $29.99. They went ahead and sent it to me. It is the USB adapter that goes into the power thing after you've charged it. If you want to go ahead and put that in, you can plug a USB device and work it off of your battery, you know, your phone or whatever. So that's very handy. We'll put that back in the box. This, of course, is the charger that comes with it that charges up the battery. What makes the travel, in case you're not familiar with these, and look them up online, what makes the travel very special is you don't have to have a battery in your boat or on your kayak. It's completely inside, integrated inside, and this charges that battery.
Go back 5 seconds. Or just start from there. Go ahead.
This battery is integrated in the system, and this is the charger for it. So this is something I'm sure the instructions will tell me that before I do anything to turn it on, that I'm supposed to charge the battery for so many hours to give it a 100% charge, and I plan on doing that. Inside here is the European hook for that. This is something that comes along with being able to tie. Some people will tie their steering lock to this. This is the actual magnetic key that you put on there. It keeps you from, if you fall out of your boat, you got this around your wrist, the motor won't keep going, it will stop, and then you can put it in. This is what locks the battery into place, so we'll set that in there, that in here. We're going to leave that manual on top because I'll be reading that, and we'll set these aside. Now next, and there's not a lot to unpack after that. Put that over here. Very well packaged, very professionally packaged. And this is, if I can get it out, I'm going to take this out first to get it out of the way. This is the tiller control arm, and this is kind of the brains of the whole operation. This actually has a GPS. It will tell you how fast you're going. It'll tell you how much time you got left to stay on the water before your battery goes south on you. And this plugs right in to the operation, and you use it just like any other tiller, trolling or gas-powered engine. And so we'll set that there. And if you notice, this is the first one to say Travel 603. That's new. You won't see that on any other one. And that little key that I was talking to you about earlier, it fits right here. And this motor will not turn on unless that key is magnetically in place right there. So that goes there. And we'll set this out here, and we'll put this right here where you can see it. It's very light, by the way. Now, this is what's holding down the rest of it, so I'm going to pull it out first. This is the lithium battery. It comes with a lithium battery. This is it works on a 503, a 1003, and an 1103, and it works, of course, on the 603. Meaning that if I had another one, I could, instead of buying a spare battery, which cost about $700, by the way, I could actually just swap the battery from one to another. There are some limitations with that. If you take a 2 horsepower engine battery and put it on a 3 horsepower engine electric, it will only operate up to 2 horsepower. So in other words, there is some voltage, ampage, programming going on there that is far above my understanding. But this battery is packaged like it was going to Fort Knox. So let me see if I can pull this out. Wow. You don't often see this kind of care for secondary packages, and I've got to hand it to Torqeedo. They really, really package and take care of the product. More so than I've seen in quite some time. So we're going to take this off, This is some information. They always give you the little extra latest thing that some engineer thought up after the manual was printed. That's not unusual. You see it with computers or any electronic equipment. This is the battery. This is what everything plugs into, and this battery will allow you to, without any other battery in your boat, to, you know, power up and go. And this is what makes this such a portable system. So I'll set this right here. I'm gonna take this off and place it over here. Kind of got the leaning tower of boxes there, sorry. And we're gonna lift this out now. This, very well made. And they've got it tucked in here. Let's see if I can pull it out. Wow. I've seen a lot of guys pulling these out and they pause their video, and I see why. Because the boxes is in there to make sure that this doesn't move. This is not plastic. This is all some type of composite material and aluminum. This is what attaches it to your boat. And as you can see, this is what fits up here. The other way, excuse me. That fits in there, and that little lock goes into the side. Right here. And then the rest of it hooks up right here. And there you have it, the Torqeedo 603 Travel. On my next upload, we'll finish this where I put it on my boat, take it out on the water, and show you how it performs on a boat with 2 people. Thanks for watching.
Okay, look at that one and say the same thing you just said. I would just say instead of my next upload, just say on my next, or just say thanks for watching the unboxing video.
Thanks for watching the unboxing video. Hope to see you again out on the water, and hope you catch lots of fish.
Cut.
See?
Hope it's recording over there.
Done. Come check it out, Jen.